Hello and welcome to today's gentle, slow flow yoga practice. I'm Beth, and today we are going to do a full body practice that is going to give you an opportunity to both unwind and to have a yoga reset. We're not going to use any props. You're welcome to grab some blocks if you want them. We'll be moving at a slow and yet steady pace. So we're going to start here on the floor, finding a child's pose. Take your feet together, sit your hips back. Your knees can be closer together or further apart. Start to lean your body forward while still keeping your hips back. You can bend your arms or stretch them out like I am and take a few breaths here to begin. Perhaps here you can sense the breath more in your back body. We'll take a few movements on the floor to stretch and warm up. Let's lift a little bit and walk the arms to one front diagonal, stretching along the opposite side. Take a breath or two here. And then lift up again so that you can walk to the other diagonal. Again, stretch and breathe, arriving in your body. And then move yourself back to center. Hands plant under your shoulders in a tabletop or all fours position. Knees under the hips. Start to tuck the tail, press into the hands, round the back up, find your cat pose. And then sink down through your middle, reach the tail up, stretch forward with your chest, cow pose. A couple more times like that, stretching your spine. Notice the parts of your back that's moving. Some parts might feel looser, some parts might feel a little bit more stiff. And last cow pose here. And then once again, find your tabletop position. We're going to step forward with one foot, finding a low lunge. Now we're going to actually take the foot fairly close to the body so that you can overstep a little bit. Let the knee come in front of the toes. We'll lift up to an upright lunge. And again, allow yourself to, as you push the hips forward, stretch deeply into your ankle here. We don't often stretch and get that release in the ankle joint. And we're also getting a nice stretch for the back leg hip flexor. Take another breath here. And then you can go ahead and step the foot just a little forward so it's under the knee. Tuck your back toes. We'll come all the way to stand. Plant the back foot. We'll prepare for warrior one pose. So front leg straightens and then bends as we push the back leg away. You can keep your hands on your hips like they just were, or you can reach them up overhead, finding your warrior one. Take a breath here. And then allow your hands to come down. Turn your hips so they face all the way to the front, turning that back foot. You can press the back heel toward the ground, straighten the front leg, and we're going to forward fold over the extended front leg, finding a pyramid pose. Now we're getting a stretch of the back leg, the back body. Now you can stay right here in your pyramid, or if you want to play around with balance today, take a little bit more weight into the front foot. We're going to come into an airplane or a warrior three variation. I'm going to reach my arms out like wings, take the weight into the front leg, and then lift the back foot any amount you may touch down like I just did. See if you can find a little balance here. One more breath in your balance. And as you're ready, touch down, turn to face the long edge of your mat so your feet are nice and wide. Now, whatever comfortably wide is for you. We're going to bend right and left a few times. Finding a stretch in the inner legs. And then we'll find a twist. So bend to one side, let the same arm as leg rest on the leg, reach your other arm up and find a twist. All kinds of parts stretching, lower body strengthening here. And then exhale, release, come up. We'll do the second side. Bend the second leg. Arm can help brace on the inside of the thigh. Reach up with the opposite arm. Find your twist. And then push back up. Parallel your feet if they weren't there already. We'll take a wide-legged forward fold. Let your hands spill down your legs as your body comes forward. Hands can stay resting on your legs in a ragdoll position, or if they reach the floor, allow your body to release between your legs. Take a couple of breaths here in this releasing pose. And then start to draw your feet in a little bit toward each other. We're going to find our way back down to our all fours position. So reset your hands. We'll take a few more cat-cows. This is just our reset before we go to the second side. Rounding and then arching. Noticing if anything different is showing up now that we've gone through the poses on one side. Last one. Find your all fours. This time we're going to step the opposite foot forward, and you can take a pretty short step. So remember, we're letting the knee come over our toes because we want to get a little bit more of an ankle stretch. Help yourself upright. Use the top of the thigh if you'd like. Hands on your hips. And then take your whole torso forward as your knee comes forward, getting a nice stretch in the ankle. I really like stretching this back leg hip flexor because it gets so tight when we're seated a lot. Let's hold here for a breath. All right, and then you can step that foot slightly forward, tuck the back toes, bring your body up, plant the back foot. You can straighten the front leg to prepare and push the outside of the back foot away as you rebend the front knee. Take your arms up, find your warrior one pose. A nice full body stretch. There's actually a little bit of a twisting element to this pose as well. One more breath. Hands come down as the front leg straightens, back toes point a little more forward, hips point a little more forward. Widen your feet if you need a little, if you feel shakies from side to side, need more space. And then we hinge over the front leg, finding our pyramid pose. So I'm pressing the front foot firmly into the ground as I send my hips backward. And you can stay here the entire time and experiment with your reach in pyramid pose. Or you can let the front leg have a little bend, take more weight into the front foot, prepare for airplane or our warrior two variations, send your hands out, weight goes in the front leg as the back leg lifts any amount. However you're lifting the back leg, press the heel away from you, turn the toes of the back leg down, let your gaze be to the floor, and then land back down maybe before you're ready like I did. And you can turn to the short edge of your mat. I'm just going to turn all the way around so that I could see you again. Well, once again, find our wide-legged position. And then from here, take another forward fold, a different version of the twist this time. So let your hands come down your legs. Reach one hand to the mat under your face or under your chest, other hand to your hip, turn to the direction of the top arm, and if you'd like, you can reach up as well. And then let's bring the top hand back down, switch. Hand comes back down to the mat. Take your feet in like we did before. Come back around to all fours one more time. And we'll do one more twisting pose here. Let one hand again be under your chest or under your face. Lift the other arm up, finding an open twist. And then we'll thread this arm under, finding or thread the needle. You can let your head come down to the mat if you'd like. Take a breath or two here. Come back up, plant that hand down, and we'll twist the other direction. Breathe in and open, finding your open twist. And then palm comes right under, palm up. Cheek comes down toward the mat. It can touch or not. From here, press up into your all fours. Send your hips back, just like we did at the beginning. We'll find a child's pose to rest and finish our practice. You can have the arms out long, or you might want to take them behind you, reaching for your feet, curling into yourself here. When you're ready, start to lift back up. And you can lie on your back in a traditional rest or shavasana pose, or you could end this short practice here today. Try this practice after work, in the morning, anytime you need a reset. In fact, I'd love to hear in the comments when you found the best time was to try this practice. I so appreciate you being here. I'd love for you to like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day.